Sir, we're gonna sing for you. Merry Christmas. A 1, a 2, a 3. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock.
Oh, wait. I see our viewers over there. They caught us in the middle of our Christmas caroling.
Why, hello there. Come on in this Christmas cheer.
Hey, guys. Welcome to episode 6 of CopperCast Christmas Edition. Alright, now that fucking
die.
cancer is out of the way, let's get into the subjects. So, the decade is almost over. The decade, dude. 2010s, they are gone. When I was little, I didn't even think that the decade was over. I didn't even think after 2010 that the 2000s were gone. They were away from me. I have no idea because I was a little stupid idiot.
We're brain dead.
We're going to reflect on our past and talk about our junior high experience that was mostly in the 2010s and how our high school band was terrible compared to the junior high band.
Yeah, it truly was.
Yeah.
So, you and me didn't really talk much in junior high because I usually talked with Jaden and Peter, right?
That is when we sped up our relationship and friendship.
Yeah.
That's when we sped up more.
Yeah, because we merged groups pretty much. You and Harrison, and me, Jaden, and Peter.
Mm-hmm.
And we had very autistic, common ground.
Yeah.
So we started hanging out more. Harrison's dead. God bless.
He's not dead. He just moved somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he was an epic boy. He
First time I met him, showed me turtles having sex.
Yeah.
And he was laughing hysterically while showing me. What a guy.
So, our high school band, our teacher was terrible.
See, because he was a very bland man. He was the bland chap, right?
He was the bland man. Yeah.
And he only played music that was boring.
Only music that he liked, not the stuff that we wanted to do and would be fun with.
It's always stuff that he wanted, and we didn't really enjoy that. And I think a lot of people didn't enjoy that.
And pep band was a required thing that I hated to do. I'd always sneak out to get vending machine snacks with you.
Oh, yeah.
And we'd watch, I remember we watched The Peak of Human Evolution by Max Mofo during that. It was
Only
amazing.
good times of band in high school.
And then junior high, we played so many epic songs, okay?
Yeah, Mr. Madsen, best band teacher, I think.
He was the best one ever, yeah.
He really gets you enthusiastic about music.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking cool.
I mean, especially around this time in junior high when we were in band, he'd make us do, like, the Christmas songs, and those were kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then,
and jazz band was really fun, too. I was in jazz band.
During the end of this school year, I think it was the very last year in junior high, we played a bunch of 80s music, and that was the funnest one I've ever played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He picks the most
It was
fun.
like a melody of 80s music, and it was amazing.
And he tried to get everyone to do a solo, but Carter was a little emo shit, like, But, like, it was really fun in jazz band when he gave me a solo, and he'd encourage me. He'd tell me what I do wrong and what I do right, but he mostly compliments, so I felt good about myself. So I wanted to excel in band.
Then our high school teacher's like, no, you suck, get better. That's all he said. Really.
Yeah, he never said anything positive, only negative. And he'd always get annoyed and frustrated with the simplest things. One time in class, me and Carter were quite literally, talking about the music that we were playing. Because it was one of the fun ones. It was one of the rare fun ones. It was like Totoro or something.
Yeah.
And we were talking about
that was
it,
the only
with the
song.
movie.
We played Totoro and Incredibles, and that was the only fun song. That was it. And it was at the end of the year.
And me and Kurt were talking about the music. Finally, something fun. Like, and we were like talking about like this is actually gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
And then he points at us. He's like, Josue, go across the room. I'm like, why? I'm literally talking about the fucking song you given us. It's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, why? I'm participating in class because I actually enjoyed the song.
I don't remember that.
Remember that?
I'm glad I don't remember that because
it was so stupid. That's why I remember it. But he's such a petty old
Didn't
man.
he have you on this other end of the class for the rest of the year?
No, I don't think so.
He did? I could have remembered that you were, though. Maybe.
I think we were in we're not close, but we were separated, but like that I didn't really give a shit either.
Yeah, a lot of the people in there, I didn't like them. They were too enthusiastic, and I do not like those type of people.
Yeah, they were just tryhards.
My dad's friend's son, new me in there, and I didn't like him anymore, because he's kind of a butthole now.
He's kind of like crazy religious and
Yeah.
would judge you. Would he judge you or just
He
not
would,
really?
obviously.
Oh.
He's in my seminary class now.
Do you guys pray together? You guys touch tips and pray?
Prayer hand praise just. So yeah, with that, well, I guess we can segue into the end of our childhood enjoyment.
Yeah, all the enjoyment we had during this decade, I guess, or both.
This
decades.
decade, 2000s and the 2010s.
2000 to this point, I guess.
Yeah, so in the 2000s, I was like, I was listening to Lo-Fi with Josue one day, and like I almost fucking cried because I realized like, dude, I had so much of simpler time back when I was like 5 to 10 years old. Like I had everything for myself. I could like do whatever I wanted, really. But
yeah, people, we even said this, that people want to grow up soon, like, and people who say like, oh, you don't want to grow up, we always thought they were just bullshitting
yeah,
us.
we don't.
And yeah,
It's
like,
terrible.
It's a lot simpler back in the day.
Now I have to worry about taxes and paying for houses and college and all that stuff. It sucks.
One good thing has happened actually recently. I think I managed to convince my father to let me get a cat.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna name it Yin from the
Yin.
Yin and Yang.
Mhm.
So the Yin's the black and the Yang is the white.
Mhm.
I'm getting a black cat, if you couldn't tell. But, this is my charisma. I put charisma 100. My brother has a girlfriend, right?
Mhm.
She smells horrible, and she always leaves a mess everywhere. And I went to my dad like, okay, if you could have a fucking girlfriend that's filthier than my fucking dog, I can get a cat. He's like,
nice point, dude.
he's like, my dad's like, oh, you got a good point, maybe. I was like, but yeah.
So yeah, like
I think the biggest role, like most important thing, like throughout the generation of our childhood, were video games. Wouldn't you agree?
Video games, they were the best thing ever. I loved Minecraft. Minecraft was my priority back when I was little.
Remember when it just first came out?
Yeah,
and you had
that-
that little shack, that little testing area.
That was me.
That was wholesome.
You mean like on Xbox?
Yeah,
I didn't play it on Xbox. I had PC.
I had it on Xbox.
So I had the giant random generated world, and I just had everything for myself, and I was just like, yes, resources. Then I'd get really terrified because there was zombies and skeletons and creatures everywhere, and spiders, and they scared the fuck out of me. I made this dirt castle one time. Yes, dirt castle, and the walls were like too high, like 2 blocks high, and I was walking on top of them, and I saw a zombie, and I was like,
and you broke the game and smashed it. Zombie man,
dude,
scare
I was
me.
swimming in the ocean one time in Minecraft, and I was like, because I thought I was gonna drown in real life.
He thought it was actually fucking burning in real life.
So yeah, the 2000s, they were the best thing for video games for us and cartoons. Nickelodeon, they got rid of all the good cartoons. that
Yeah,
we
now it's
loved.
all shit like Teen Titans Go, some
Cartoon
fucking
Network. They had all the good shows too.
yeah.
Clone Wars. Fucking love Clone Wars. Clone Wars. Gumball. Gumball's still on, but it was better.
It was better back then, I guess, because they wanted to make it more child appropriate.
Yeah. What is it? What else? SpongeBob. SpongeBob back then was good. I like that.
Well, yeah, you eventually do end up getting gradually worse because you run out of things to do.
Yeah.
They've have so many episodes.
That's the problem with The Simpsons.
Yeah.
'Cause they've done everything.
The Simpsons are just repeating. They're gonna start repeating, and I think it's gonna happen soon.
Yeah, that's how the universe really works. If you keep going far enough, you'll see repeating things.
Yeah.
So, there really isn't that much of a...
You think they're ever gonna end The Simpsons? And if they do, when do you think we'll?
I don't know. They need to end soon because it's getting old.
3021.
3021. Xeno's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, that's Xeno's birth year.
Maybe I had that in my mind.
Yeah.
But didn't really realize that it was relevant
Yeah,
to what.
Universe is gay. Alright, don't read it. It's terrible. A lot of
Yeah.
the things
Just
are-
watch the podcast.
Yeah, just watch that. It's fine. What else was it? Yeah, Invader Zim. I loved that show. That was one of my
That was
favorite
so
shows.
weird.
And I got sad because I never got to see it again. I was like, what?
Where'd it
What
go?
is it? And then Netflix brought it back, and I'm like, yes.
What
Yes.
fucking chads.
It was amazing. I love that movie that they made. great.
Did we watch it all together?
Yes, we did. In the beginning, like, you laughed really hard because you weren't expecting anime dick.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting an anime. I didn't. Okay, I came in completely blank slate. I didn't watch any trailers. I just saw a few memes of
Yeah.
just the scientists going across the stage.
Yeah.
Right.
Not scientifically possible.
And that opening fucking killed me. I loved it.
The animation in there is great.
It's so smooth.
They also had Justin Roiland in it. That was fun. He was the robot guy with the dinner in his stomach, and he cooked it because he's a robot.
He's a robot dinner man.
So, yeah, man, I miss being a child. I mean, I still am, but like, I'm not.
They were simpler times, and we had quite an imagination, you and me.
Yeah, you remember when we used to play that stupid alien game? We talked
I don't
about
know.
this in episode 00 all like a long time ago. We talked about how you were just like spinning around in recess, just pretending to shoot lasers at aliens.
Didn't we have a
and stuff.
name for it?
I don't remember what it was
Let's
called.
play Spaceman.
Let's
I don't
play
know.
space battles.
Space Wars.
Let's play space fight.
We probably just knocked off Star Wars as children, not gonna lie. I don't know. We did some weird shit, but it was fun. It was fun. Simple times are the more fun times.
They were, because we didn't know that much. We were all, everything was new. Everything was new to us. So every time we saw something new, we're like, oh, this is epic, or we're like, because it's terrifying. Looking at a diagram of a penis for the first time, that was terrifying for
cry?
me. Yes, I cried.
But yeah, you don't you look at your own cock as a child?
Yeah, but I didn't think that everyone else had one.
What?
Yeah, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what is this?
You
Everyone
thought
has
you were
this?
the only one?
Yes, I thought I was the only one.
It'd be weirder if you were the only one.
I know, it would. But you know, I'm a child. I'm a dumbass.
When you saw a vagina, did you just end up fucking
I know everybody
bawling?
peed, but I thought everyone had different shapes and sizes for their pee-pee.
Well, yeah, some are bigger, some are thicker, some are larger.
Yeah, but I mean, like, completely different. Like, they were corkscrews. Or, like, there's a box.
It's like every species of
circle.
animal for a different person.
Yeah. Sorry if you guys heard the train in the background. That was fucking loud.
That's not too close either. I don't know why
Yeah.
that was so loud.
So, what do you think about our school right now? That's a topic that we can get into.
It's actually gradually getting worse.
It is.
Well, it's not surprise. It's not a surprise.
That was the same for junior high. I mean, I guess.
Supposedly, it was gonna get better, but it's just getting worse.
Yeah, everybody says the best moments of your life are going to happen in high school. Nope.
No.
Nope.
Those are the worst moments. This is when you're gonna feel the most depressed, the most anxious, the most stressed.
Yeah, the most, like...
Because that's the turning
is it?
point of your life. That's when you have to make the decision what you're gonna do for the rest of your life.
You feel not needed at all because the teachers make you feel like crap because it's like, oh, you're not getting
Because you just
grades.
butt fucked with homework and assignments.
Yeah, and if you don't do them, you're fucked for life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to be constantly on task every single day of your life. For that.
It's a pain.
But senior year is a little bit more lenient though,
Yeah,
because all the classes are done that you've done, but still,
You could take
can't,
extra
You can't really take a
classes.
break that much.
I can.
But
I got all my fucking credits in or something like that. Or
Yeah, but
extra-
I still have credits to do, so that's
Yeah,
the problem for me.
I did them all my first 2 years because I did a lot of fucking electives. That's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't have to do any electives this year, so I only have 3 classes. That is math, English. This semester I have credit recovery because I failed a class last year. But next semester it's gonna be math, English, and then history.
I see.
So
Nice. Yeah, we talked about our school stuff last episode, with college and everything.
yeah.
So, speaking of school, I went to a presentation in a health class.
Oh.
It was the worst thing in my entire life.
Yeah,
alright?
you've been telling me about how it's like getting
'Kay.
pretty bad.
It was a anti-porn presentation.
Did they show porn?
No, they didn't.
It's like, this is not what you're supposed to look
This
at.
is not what you're supposed to look at. Why are you showing it to me? So, we went there. It was a big boardroom, and there was like, I don't know, 9 to 12 kids presenting the same fucking PowerPoint. It was like a team. I don't remember what they're called. It was some stupid, like, team that goes to elementaries and they do the stupid fire safety presentations.
Oh, those things.
Yeah, but they were in our school, and I recognize some of the kids, and I'm like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this stupid thing?
I know you jack off. I know you jack off. I know you twerk that turkey.
I know, dude. It's so impossible to keep your urges straight.
Well, it's healthy.
It's healthy.
To casually masturbate.
Yeah, it is. Casually.
Excessively, I think it's no help. There's nothing like ill about it. Just doesn't. It's not great.
It's not great.
But
yeah, I went to the presentation. They're like, no porn. Porn changes your brain. It kind of scared me a little bit. Like, I understand how that can work, but it only depends on.
It just changes how you think sex is like.
Yeah, which can be bad.
Yeah.
But our society has kind of been.
Society?
Yes, our society has kind of been, pornized, pornified because that's evolution. Honestly, that's how it works.
We're lonely cunts, and we crave sex, so we watch porn. It's basic hormones.
Yeah. But this one thing that they did, alright? They fucking performed it. They, they didn't do, some stupid Shakespeare thing, but they performed the fucking
they
PowerPoint.
Were dry humping?
No, they didn't sex each other on stage. There was this one, it was cringy, but at the same time, there was this one girl who, overreacted for the acting part that she did. She was supposed to be a girlfriend who was getting mad at her boyfriend for looking at porn. And it's like, oh my gosh,
you're not supposed to do that!
Why are you looking at porn?
I want a divorce!
Excuse me, I'm sorry, we can't be together. And she runs out of the fucking classroom.
She trips on her way out.
Trips and fucking breaks her skull. So, there was that. That was pretty cringy. But, the other one.
God, I hated health class.
This one will make you have tumors crawling up your back, and you will feel them.
Actually, before that, speaking of tumors, my mom, or my neighbor, I guess, had a dog that's face was covered in tumors, and they had to put it down the other day.
Oh, dang, that's sad.
It was his puppy, too.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, cringe, alright? Cringe cancer. You will get it from hearing this story. Okay, here it goes. You know the Mamma Mia musical?
Yeah.
The main song? Mamma Mia, that stupid song? Not Bohemian Rhapsody. They replaced some of the words with the word porn. And they forced us
to
sing with them.
Porn's really bad. Porn's really bad.
It was so fucking gay. You would want to kill yourself.
I would just leave. I would have just ditched at that point.
The teacher would probably be like, "Yeah, get over here." There's a fucking gym leader in there.
No, you don't just walk out. You just may I use the restroom, sir? Why, of course! I just stroll out and just
leave. Alright, I'm about to head out.
I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. So.
Is that old guy walking into a lake? Have you seen that?
Which one?
You haven't seen it?
No.
Well, continue talking. I'll pull it up.
Okay, so I want to give you the topic list, but at the same time, I've skipped some just because the guest that was supposed to come on today wasn't here. So I'm just gonna let you decide which things we should do first.
Carter.
There you go.
Carter.
What? Is it? Let me see.
Carter. No, I can't find it. But let's see what we have here, I guess.
I skipped some just because, Joel's not here. This will probably...
Well, lately, we've been having troubles at my house when Carter has been coming over.
So every time I come over, we're either editing, recording, or just
chilling,
just
vibing.
Just chilling. Yesterday, or a couple days ago, I was playing a VR headset game, and it was KDA Popstars on Beat Saber on hard mode, and I could not win. So Josue offered me some green tea to relax, and it was great. And so yeah, lately about that, Josue's dog, Cocoa, she's a Chihuahua. She's a cocoa-colored Chihuahua.
She usually doesn't do anything to people.
Yeah, but
I think you just.
I thought she was okay with me, so I tried reaching out to pet her. She fucking tried biting my hand off. All right, and ever since that, every time I got close to her, she's been trying to gnaw at my leg. All right, I don't understand how she does this.
know. You just rubbed her.
I don't do
the wrong
anything.
way.
One time I was just walking in front of her path, coincidentally, just in front of her path, and she started grinding at me, just started gnawing at my foot.
And she jumped on the bed too.
Yeah, one time I went up to her because you were holding her, and she just like jumped out at me onto your bed, and I was just like cowering in fear because I'm a freaking pussy.
I had to scream at her. Little bastard.
Sometimes it catches me off guard. Like, I can easily overpower her. I'm way taller and way bigger. I don't understand why she thinks she's superior.
I can't find it, the meme, but we'll see it later.
Alright.
Yeah, but she doesn't really do anything.
Yeah.
I guess just keep feeding her. Give her food. Please her. Sexually please her, you bestiality cunt.
Alright, that's... No, I'm sorry, no.
Oh, here's a relevant question involving
For the
Christmas.
Christmas time?
For the Christmas time.
Epic!
Did you believe in Santa as a child?
Yes,
and
I did.
when did you stop believing him?
Okay, so let me get a story down. So, one year, I caught him, alright?
Caught him red-handed.
Turned out to be my dad, obviously, but I didn't know it was my dad, okay?
I caught Santa fucking my mom.
Isn't like going in there and saying, wait, maybe that's what that song is actually about. Is the father is dressing up as Santa Claus and kissing the mother.
Yeah, I saw my...
Is that what it is?
My mom kissing... I think so. Or she's cheating.
Now I understand the song!
Yeah.
I'm a fucking idiot.
I'm pretty sure... I thought that was obvious. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I caught him on camera because apparently
On camera.
my dad said, I'm gonna time this so that it will go directly at midnight and it will catch Santa Claus putting your presents in the tree.
Was he dressed as Santa Claus?
It was my dad dressed as Santa Claus. It wasn't really. He just had like this red suit kind of thing. I think it was a jacket, but he was inside out and it was red there, and he had gloves. And he went
It's
up.
a really, really crappy...
Like, I couldn't see his face at all, but he went up to the camera and was like, ho, 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 stupid Santa voice. It was obviously my dad, but I believed it was Santa Claus. I showed it to my siblings, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's Santa! So that was the first time I was like convinced he was real. Alright?
I see
Suddenly,
Santa eating out my mom's
11
ass instead of the
years
cookies
old.
that looked-
Alright?
11?
11 years old. I had my doubts. I was like, it doesn't really seem like that logical. Because you know me, I'm a logical guy.
Yeah, we have the
understand
internet. We have
science.
fact.
And
Google.
there was,
Santa real?
there's a lot of these people on the internet saying Santa isn't fucking real, you fucking retard. And, you know, these stupid videos about if Santa Claus was actually real, he would cause giant meteor strikes all across America. And he'd have to be faster than the speed of light to even get all the presents to all the kids. You know, you've heard
Yeah,
this.
because throughout the world.
And so I was 11 years old. I had my doubts, obviously, and I was in my car with my dad. We came back from a religious thing, and we ate food afterwards. I don't remember what it was, but it was some gay religious thing.
Mom's ass.
And I think we had ice cream. I had ice cream, and my dad was like, all right, I think it's time.
Let me give you the beans. The birds
Santa
and the beans.
Claus isn't real. And I'm like, all right, I agree. And there you go.
I agree. The council's decided.
The council's decided. And I was like, I wasn't crying. I wasn't sad, which was surprising. I was like, wait, really? Oh, interesting.
See,
And there you go.
my story isn't
No
that.
Santa Claus.
My
He's gay and
story
dead.
isn't that long. See, I was born in a non-religious family,
Yeah.
and things like that didn't seem real to me, ever. So when they told me about it, or when they, I guess, tried
If
doing
I
the
was
tradition,
born somewhere else, probably non-Christian, I probably would have
caught on a lot sooner.
Yeah.
But of course, as a child, simple-minded child.
Because, you know, Santa
was like,
Claus is similar to Christ in some ways.
Yeah, because as a child, my family didn't have a lot of money, so I would be surprised if we had anything, right? And when I see a Prince of Nine, they're like, oh, it's a miracle! Ah! And by like fucking, I would guess, I like started believing in him like too, because like beyond
It was
before
a-
that
it was a
point,
repeating
your
cycle. You were
brain's
like-
too simple.
Yeah, it's a repeating cycle. You're like, oh, wait a minute, he's been doing this the whole past 2 years. I guess I'm believing this now.
Because I'm stupid.
Yeah.
But like didn't take me too long. Probably like age of 5 or 4. I was like,
Hey,
what the
you
heck?
were a lot earlier than me.
Yeah, so I was so surprised. I didn't really believe him because I didn't believe in such fictional things, like religion.
Yeah, like religion. So, yeah, it's interesting. Like, I wonder if I was born into an atheist family. I wonder how.
Because you have a more realistic point of view.
Yeah.
Is that thing?
Now. I mean, at the same time, like if you're born into a religious family and you could turn atheist, at least you have your morals with you. But even if
You've
you are born
experienced
atheist
it.
anyway, you still have morals. as
Yeah, I
well.
have the decision to go to church.
Basic-
I have gone like 3 times. I hated every single time going.
Listen, no one at all likes church. No one, all right? Even if it's
It's a
just
drag.
a little bit tiny of like, this is kind of dumb. Nobody wants to go to church, all right? It's so boring. Nobody wants to sit for 2 hours listening to some guy go, oh, God.
God.
Or if it's
God.
or if it's the Mormon case, you listen to like 7 people talk about, oh my gosh, it's a miracle.
My life was miserable until God came.
And then you go to Sunday school.
Quite literally.
Yeah. He came in Mary, and Mary was like, what the heck?
What is this doing
Some
here?
alien thing put his pee-pee in
Put
me.
his goo in me. I got slimed.
Have you seen the Ancient Aliens episode where they think that Mary was impregnated by an alien? And Jesus is an alien.
No, it was obviously Slimer.
It was
She
Slimer.
slimed him. Her.
Slimer came back from the future.
It was the second coming of Slimer.
Somebody draw.
I guess the first coming.
Somebody draw Slimer as Jesus Christ and send us to us, please. Please, I would love that.
Please.
Please do. Please draw Slimer on the cross.
want it. I really want it for Christmas.
Or Photoshop it. That'd be funny. Slimer on the cross. All right, next topic, my boy.
It smells pretty good.
Thank you.
You had quite a coincidence lately involving death.
What do you
You
mean?
would say. Your grandpa.
Oh,
Your grandpa.
Yes. So
I laugh hysterically at this.
so one day, I was joking to my friend at work. I was like, "Hey, yeah." It came to the topic of like a funeral or something. I don't know how it came up, but I was like, "By the way, my grandpa is dying," and I like laugh like an idiot. And then my friend's like, "Oh," and laughs with me too, because we're both idiots together. We share the same custodial closet, and we grab mops out and stuff.
And play with prostitutes.
Yeah, we do. It was epic. It's an epic time. So, that very same day, my great grandpa dies. It's not.
It's
you're
so
not
good.
laughing at the fact that he died. You're
No, I'm
laughing
laughing
at
the coincidence.
Yeah, and the funeral was held. I had to miss like all of school for the funeral. And
Are you saying you don't give a shit about your grandpa?
I know.
You'd rather go to school?
Yeah, I know, this was stupid. Okay, thanks for reminding me of this. Alright, so I said I did not want to go to the funeral because I cannot miss AP Psychology or Humanities. But I had to go in the middle of Humanities because my family on my dad's side was like, oh my gosh, you don't care about
You
your
raised a
great-grandmother.
monster!
You raised a terrible human being! So obviously I had to go in the middle of Humanities and go eat funeral potatoes. That was actually okay. I'm glad I got to eat free lunch that was actually better than the school's.
Funeral lunch.
But it was sad. It was a sad time, I guess. But I didn't cry. But like,
You didn't shed a tear. What a man.
no, I did not cry at all. Like, I didn't know that my great grandpa that much. I'm kind of sad that I didn't really get to know him that much. I did go to his house and mow his lawn a lot, and he would give me money for it, and I really liked that. And then,
Ah, you
and then
lost
we'd
your
always-
bank.
And then we'd always talk after I did my mowing, and my dad would come. It was like 20 minutes.
He'd
just
mow
20 minutes
you.
tops. But I liked how my grandpa, he just couldn't stop helping people, even when his body was like
Falling apart.
and dying. Like, he would come out and help me start the lawnmower up, even
Really?
though his bones were all brittle and stuff. Like, yeah.
You weak little peasant.
I am a weak little peasant. I had an old man freaking stuck to... It was an old lawnmower, alright? Come on. The cord might got stuck in the pipes.
Got stuck in the
pipes.
pipes. Hey, Peter!
Hey, Peter! Your string got stuck in the pipes.
Hey, Peter! It's stuck in the pipes. Ugh.
So yeah, there was that. Sad time, but then I went back and just edited a bunch of videos with you, I think. I can't remember if it was. It was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Friday before, last week. Was when I did that. It was epic.
Very epic.
Yeah. My uncle was there too. He's the guy who shows a bunch of memes to me sometimes. He's funny. What? Why are you laughing?
I just saw one of the topics that we had.
What?
The thing you hysterically laughed at the other day.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to laugh too much because they'd be like, what are they laughing at? Alright,
We'll put in the clip.
There is a
if
video
we can.
of a guy, a black man.
Some
Alright?
short black man.
He's just chomping on food.
He's consuming.
He's eating like a king.
And his friend grabs his drink, scoots it right next to himself, you know?
Yeah. Because, he's like trying to trick him.
Yeah.
And
the guy's scarf in his face, his throat gets a little dry.
He takes a little glance. He's like,
what's he doing over
puts
there?
another fry in his mouth, and then he reaches for the drink and he falls. He falls over and it sounds like glass breaks everywhere. He's still chewing on the ground.
Yeah, that's what got me. Like, I seen the video before, so that didn't make me laugh, but I didn't see the whole video. But the fact that he was still chewing on the ground right after he fell made me die.
When I first saw this video, I was crying on the floor.
I can't believe you've never seen it. It's such a good one.
Yeah, there's that topic. That's fun. That's a cool one. So, this topic.
Just imagine how he felt, just on the ground chewing his food so pathetically.
He still like has the same face on as he's still eating the food. He has the same face on as he was on his
He
chair.
looks so annoyed throughout the whole video.
Why did you do this to me?
And the other guy's
He's got
just.
food stuck in his mouth, so he can't say anything. So he's just.
And the other guy who moved the drink is just laughing.
Oh, he laughs like a Sith Lord.
Oh yeah, he laughs like Lord Palpatine's like.
Yeah. Deep voice black man.
That's racist, Carter. It's racist. From white to black to Asian.
I eat a lot of ass. It affects my nutrition. Okay, so this topic wasn't on the list, but how are we gonna celebrate Christmas this week, by the way?
Oh, see, Mexicans have a separate kind of thing. We celebrate on Christmas Eve.
You do?
But like late at night.
Oh, I see.
We wait until midnight and then open it. Well, I guess not Christmas Eve at that point.
Santa? Is there a version of Mexican Santa? Or
I think it's just Santa.
it's just Santa?
It's Santa with maracas.
Santa with maracas and a sombrero. Santa with maracas and a sombrero.
Big old sombrero.
A big old guacamole.
It's like from
sombrero.
Despicable Me,
Yeah.
the nacho chip sombrero.
Yeah.
With guacamole.
Oh, by the way, speaking of that, we went to go buy presents for each other for this episode because we have that stupid clip in the beginning.
And
where
we
couldn't find minions.
Minion!
Why were no minions?
Well, minion.
No more minions. They're out of. We need to go to Walmart and say, hey, you need
Where
to
the
restock
minion?
your minions.
God damn it! I'm gonna write it. So we had to get an Olaf
We
instead.
had to get Olaf. We had to get a space sword, not a boom
No.
lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's literally all it is. And then Mountain Dew for my my sweater that I bought for $30, which surprisingly it said 60 on the price tag.
I think there was like a sale, or
Yeah,
if you
I
buy
didn't-
one get one half off or something
I
like
didn't
that.
know it was a sale or anything, but it was like $60 for both of them.
which is not bad at
What's
all
yours?
for
Tell me
Kohl's.
yours. Tell us about your sweater, my boy.
Surprisingly, I never really had any like ugly Christmas sweater, but this is quite comfy and it has Snoopy on it, so
It
that's
doesn't
kind of
really
dope.
look that ugly.
Yeah, it has Snoopy on it, so like fuck.
Yeah, mine's the ugly one. It's got the stupid beer glass bottle thing in there.
Hey, that's for convenience.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's cool. So, we're celebrating CopperCast Christmas right now.
Yes, with you folks.
We haven't recorded that section yet, though. So, we are preparing for our friend Parker, who is a professional photography man.
Well,
come-
not okay, professional in our friend group,
In our
right?
friend group, but not like...
He's not recognized, I guess, yet.
What do you mean?
Well, he's not recognized. He hasn't gone to schooling for it.
Oh, I thought you meant like... I thought you meant he hasn't been recognized in our friend group, but like, wait.
No, like he hasn't had any schooling, but like from what we've seen, he's pretty good.
photography. Yeah, he's a pretty good photographer. So we got him to take pictures of us in our We're doing an ironic photo shoot for our Christmas CopperCast episode,
Yeah, it's gonna be nice.
and we're putting a slideshow in the beginning, and putting maybe a couple of those pictures up in a slideshow during the episode. I don't know what we're doing, but we also have a video of us opening our presents, which are laying right there, unopened yet.
We had to wrap them as terribly as possible,
Yeah,
and I think I beat
see-
Carter in that manner.
You can see the time lapse. Are you sure? Yours is the worst.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I beat you at being the worst.
Okay. Yeah, I love how you wrote the Stussy S on your.
I wrote number else and I was like, wait, I have a better idea.
That's comedic genius.
Dude, I'm a cool skater. I write Stussy S's.
So before we came back here, we actually went to a ramen place and we ate some octopus balls. They were pretty.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
They were pretty good. It's just
Pretty
like
good.
there's one flavor that was overbearing.
It was the eel sauce. It was
Yeah.
the eel sauce and the onion. I didn't like that very much. That was very overbearing.
Well, like other than that, it
I
was
could
pretty
only
good.
eat about 4. I think there was 5. Five?
Yeah, there's 5.
And you ate 6.
I ate 6.
'Cause
You
you
gave
ate
me
one of
one of
mine.
yours, yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't want it. A couple of days ago, I went and ate sushi at Tony's with Parker and everybody else, Dallin and his friends too. And I had like 5 crab rolls, and I couldn't eat any more because there's like 10 of them. Because the crab rolls, you're supposed to dip them in the eel sauce and then eat them. But the crab roll already on itself is really fucking sweet. So I ate like 5 of them, and the sweetness was like all in my mouth, and I couldn't get it out. So I had to wait like 5 minutes for one of the rolls to dissolve in my stomach so I could just eat another one. And it took a while. The last one I said, "Hey, Dallin, you want this?"
And down, of course, just.
And he's like, "It tastes okay." And I'm like, "Okay, Dallin, you have no idea what you just went through. I almost freaking barked 3 times from eating these." They were good though. I liked them.
You know what we should do? We should get those takoyaki cookers and just put like gross shit in some of them and just make
There's an idea that you had where we were gonna go
and
to,
try and make good ones.
We're gonna go to a sushi place, get sushi there, and then go to your house and try and make sushi good, and feed it to each other and see who is the best.
Yeah,
That's an idea
it's
that
like
we
a
might
cook-off,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Which isn't really cooking because sushi doesn't require any cooking.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
raw
There's fried
dish.
sushi.
There is fried sushi, but I don't like that much.
I like fried sushi. Hint for you. I like fried sushi.
Maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe my taste just changes.
We might do the sushi, and we might do the takoyaki where we make gross ones and good ones. It's like a bet.
Maybe.
It's like a challenge. See,
Yeah.
whoever loses, he gets to pick one at random
Oh boy.
or something like
One
that.
of them has like fucking like
One of them has AIDS, the other one has
AIDS.
cancer.
AIDS. AIDS in a sushi roll. You just don't
One
do
just
it.
has a mayonnaise and ketchup and fucking what else would be pretty good? Actually, mayonnaise and ketchup don't go bad together.
cilantro.
Cilantro.
Cilantro would be really disgusting. Like having too much cilantro, I hate that.
Put a squid's ink sac in it.
Oh. You know, I've heard ink like isn't that bad of a flavor. Like ink sac from a squid.
Okay, I think more like normal ink.
Like
Well, have have you seen those like mukbang videos of these
There's
Koreans
noodles
just
that
eating
have,
it?
There's noodles that have
Ink, yeah,
sauce
yeah. I
in
think
it.
Benjamin Babish did a
Yeah,
video on
he
it.
did that, and I actually wanted to eat some of that. It would taste very good.
It's like
There's
eating
also,
venom.
There's like squid ink flavored ice cream in Japan. I want to try that. I want to try that so freaking bad.
I would like to visit Japan, but
Just
like
so I can weeb out. I would love to weeb out in Japan.
but like so many people have visited Japan. I kind of like wanted to go somewhere unique. So I want to go to Rome, just for a bit, and just like, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, and that'd be it. And we leave Rome.
5-second clip
Yeah.
of us in Rome. Rome would be cool.
I think Rome would be cool. Like, there's so many video games based off it, like Assassin's Creed.
They've got so many like architectural advances even before like we made the White House, which is based off of Roman and Greek architecture.
Yeah, they were ahead of their
They
time
were
when it
very
comes to
ahead of their
building.
time. I mean, you know that saying, Rome wasn't built in a day. I'm gay, okay? Shush.
Oh, he's finally coming out of the closet.
No, I'm not gay. Anti-gay.
So you hate queers?
Positive gay.
So you are gay?
Negative gay. Positive gay. Negative gay.
XY gay.
XYZ gay. Gay. Gamer gay.
Let's get a gay gauge and gauge your gay.
Alright.
It's a tongue twister there.
So, yeah, there we go. There's that. What else we got on the agenda?
Your Trek experience.
I never talked about this. I didn't talk about the experience itself, but I did talk about how I was going to be forced into it.
I'm gonna put the picture up of you in that nice
so
Trek
I was
outfit.
to go on a stupid religious activity for 3 days where you dress up as the pioneers
In rape.
and you go into Wyoming or somewhere and you walk for like 10 miles, pulling a wagon.
Why? What's so fun about that? Why don't you just enjoy the
It's
wilderness?
supposed to be like, oh, your ancestor did this. You need to do this to keep
I'm
the
not my
tradition alive.
fucking ancestor, you stupid
We're not
cunts. We
running.
have technology.
We're not running away from people who are trying to kill us anymore. I think we're fine. Because that's what the pioneers were. They were getting away from persecution from all the mobs that were chasing them, and that's why they went to Utah, because it was non-American territory. It was Mexican territory at that time, and they went there. And Brigham Young was like, "This is the place," because it wasn't him saying that it was from God. It was him saying that this is the place where the border is away from America. This is the Mexican territory. It wasn't anything about God at all.
But they made it into his.
Even though he was a Mormon himself and he lied a lot. Which
Mormons do tend to lie.
They do, just to keep their faith alive.
It's a false faith.
It
but
is.
If it works, then
If
it works.
it works for the people, it'll work. But you just gotta not be an asshole with it. Stop
Yeah,
coming
a lot
up
of
to
people
me.
are becoming more atheists and atheists through the decades
Like,
because we've had more technology, more education.
If everyone's atheist will consider science as a religion, I think that would be.
I think it'd be fine.
That would
not
be
not
okay.
Scientology, but cause Scientology is more like on the cuckoo kind of side.
Yeah.
But different type of
Scientology
things.
is way different than regular science. Scientology has nothing to do with science.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people thinking that aliens are coming here and they need to protect it or something. And there's a bunch of spiritual aliens that are guiding their souls. Tom Cruise is a Scientologist for some reason.
Yeah.
He's
He is.
He's in the highest tier. He's paid millions of dollars to be on the highest tier of Scientology group. Yeah, I don't understand why he wants to do that.
That's whack. Tom Cruise has actually a lot shorter than he is.
Yeah, he is. He's how tall is he? He's 5 something.
I mean, being Tom Cruise are about the same size.
Unless I'm wrong, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, the Trek experience that I went on, you go 3 days dressed as a pioneer, and I had to be forced into a family that's not my own, and a bunch of other people who are my Trek siblings and my Trek mom and pa. They're called Ma and Pa, not Mom and Dad. They call Mom and Pa.
What
Yeah,
are you,
because we're the
fucking rednecks?
pioneers, and you have to.
Pioneers are not rednecks.
I know they were then for some reason. The family was good though. I made some.
Did you fuck their
At
daughter?
least I talked to them, sort of. But I had to keep my filter like really, really high, and
Like,
I hated that.
You couldn't say anything involving
I
God?
couldn't say anything at all. So guess what I tried to do? I made an experiment of a man called Harold. And this is really dumb, alright? I made a story up about this black African American fat man who fell from the sky and he landed in Africa. And he talked to a bunch of African monks and became the chosen one. And he could do the Zawardo thing where he freezes time.
Is it too mad?
Too mad. And I talked about this guy so much as like a joke. But you know, in the religion, you're not supposed to believe in false idols or praise them. Alright?
We're not praising them.
So I made a joke how he fought Jesus in a battle and God.
And won.
And won. They shook hands and they joined forces.
It caused chaos.
But they were fine with it. Apparently, I don't understand how they didn't yell at me.
But everything else, you feel like they would have.
Yeah, I thought they would be like, "Oh, that's a false idol. Don't believe in that." But guess what? They laughed at the joke. They didn't like go. Ugh!
Shame!
Like, they're being hypocrites.
Execution.
Like I noticed that they're being kind of hypocritical in their own religion. But I mean, at the same time, they're the children of the religion and not the regular like parents, which are technically also the children and the parents in the religion. The fathers and the parents of the religion are like the main people who live in the what is it? They organize the church. Like the prophets, those guys. They're the guys who like organize everything and they do whatever to do to change the church up. But yeah, it was. I finally went home. I took a bath for 3 days. I took a continuous bath in Epsom salts. I took like 3 baths that day that I got back in Epsom salts just to make my muscles freaking tender again.
Nice and tender.
Oh, so I can tenderize because they hurt so bad. Because I was walking for so long.
This means you're really out of shape.
I hated it so much. I almost took a bunch of dead animal bones though. I almost took those. It was pretty cool.
Did they say like, no, God left it there for a reason?
They didn't say anything. I tried to put them on my backpack, but I was like, nah, they're too big. I can't do this. So I left them in the campsite. I was gonna make a cool weapon out of them, but I didn't know how to tie knots or anything. But there's that. There's that stupid experience.
I haven't done anything like that really. Nothing religious like that.
Like this dumb thing. Second day where we camped. Apparently, the same trail that we took was the Pony Express trail where the horses would take mail and take it to people. And they had
Do you guys have horses?
They had this stupid guy on a toy horse.
Wait, so you didn't have horses?
Yeah, no, of course they didn't. He came over on this stupid toy horse dressed as a pioneer. He came, "Hey, come get this." And he gives us everybody in the camp, a letter from our parents. It's like, "Oh my gosh, I miss you. Oh my gosh." And I'm like, ugh.
This is pretty cringe, bro. You should have burnt the letter in front of them all.
On this trip, I realized I want as much freedom from this religion as the Americans did from the British rule. All right? And I'm seeing these parallels between the Revolutionary War and my conflict between religion and getting out of it. I've seen way too many parallels in the conflict of it, and that's very close to me. I feel like I deserve to be here in America. Because, I want freedom, and I believe that I need to get away from religion, and I'm glad that I have that right to do that.
Epic.
Yeah.
I think the only experience I've had with outdoors that was to that extent of just walking was probably Zion.
Zion?
I think, was it Zion? We went to the Grand Canyon.
Zion National Park? Did you go there?
I went there too, but I think...
That's not religious, it's just a place.
No, it's not religious, but the most enduring.
It's named after a religious thing.
Because you've walked a lot in that one, but the most physically enduring one I think was the Grand Canyon.
I would agree with that, because...
We didn't go all the way down, but we went halfway or some shit.
When you learn about geology and stuff and how the Earth formed, the Grand Canyon is actually pretty cool to learn about.
I would love
It was a
to
giant
like.
waterfall
I would
that
love to
eroded the-
parachute down there or like skydive, but
That would
like
be
that'd be
cool.
sketchy as fuck too.
Did you were you close to the edge?
Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
Did
we
you
were
see
on
down
there.
and
Like there's like one bit of vegetation in like the whole Grand Canyon.
yeah.
It was like there was a lot of dirt everywhere else, but there was like one area where it looks like it seemed like a river was going down it, and so there's
Yeah,
plants
there is a
growing.
river down there. It used
Yeah.
to be a giant waterfall like millions of years ago, and then it eroded the giant canyon out.
But there was
That's how
some
canyons
there
are
was some plant life there that looked pretty cool. I would like to go down there, but it just would take too long. It'd take 3 days.
Canyons could either be formed by massive volcanoes or erosion, and there is a canyon caused by a volcano on Mars,
Oh.
and that's the big one on the side, because the volcanic range is like right next to it, and Olympus Mons, when it went off, it would probably almost rip the planet in two, which is very powerful. What's going on? So,
don't know.
what are we gonna do now?
Well, Parker hasn't said anything. I looked at the time. He said around 3 or 4. It is 5. I have realized. So I sent him a text. If you want to send one too, you can. But we don't know when the photo shoot's happening.
So I guess we could just end it here then.
Yeah,
I
we're
think that's a good
about
idea.
an hour, and we're gonna have some edits in. So I guess that'll bring us to an hour.
It'll be a shorter episode, but it'll be close to an hour, I guess. So thank you for listening to this episode of Christmas CopperCast.
I'm host Sway, and this is my bro,
My
my
brother in
home,
arms.
my homie Carter Beckstrom. He lives in.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay, I'm Carter. It's January 21.
This is episode 6, Christmas special. I hope you enjoyed. We have quite a few things planned for this podcast, I guess.
Yes. As
And
we say every episode,
yeah,
we're leading up to it.
and we have some things not involving this podcast, right? I think so.
Yes? What do you mean by that?
Like a video.
I don't know.
I'm not sure if we have a Christmas video. We might have a Christmas video.
I don't know. I guess
Who
we
knows?
just read this one. But
We'll just put it all in here.
oh yeah, your computer's been acting up weird.
Yeah,
and
my
we
computer's been
forgot to-
acting up, so editing has been slow
Yeah.
lately, but we've actually been trying to push it out really quickly so we can prepare for the Christmas special.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be epic.
Epic.